for where it is. I'm getting ready to go. There's a story that is in the Bible about the virgins. And it talks about the fact that there were some virgins that had oil and some virgins that did not have oil. And the virgins that had run out of oil had to go back and get oil for their lamps. And at the time that they were gone, the bridegroom came. And he went in and shut the door with the virgins that were prepared. And when the unprepared virgins came back with their now full oil lamps, they said, hey, open the door and let us in. But they were not allowed in because they knew all along that the bridegroom was coming. And they said to the virgins at the door, share some of your oil with us because we're not ready. And so if you give us some of yours, then we can all be here when the bridegroom gets here. And the virgins that had oil said no. Because if I pour some of mine into your vessel, we all gonna run out. And none of us will get a chance to go in. So preparation is very, very key for us to get to the assignment on time and before time. So it says the night is nearly over and the day is almost here. So let us, verse 12, put aside the deeds of darkness and put on the armor of light. There are some things that are meant to be done in the dark. And the Bible says we need to get rid of our nighttime activities. Wow. Say that one more time. We need to get rid of our nighttime activities. Why? Because he said the night is about to be over. And what's going to happen is you're going to get caught in daylight with your night stuff on. And light shows up, remember, everything that you're into. So he said, no, the night is about to be over. So he says, let us behave decently. This is number 13. Let us behave decently, as in the daytime, not carousing and drunkenness and sexual immorality, debauchery, not in dissension or in jealousy. So he says, we need to put aside the deeds of darkness and we need to put on the armor of light. There is something to be said about a person who has a light, because there is nothing that is hidden from you when you have a light. And for those of you that were not here at the very beginning, I was telling them that this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, God woke me up and said, wash yourself. And so I was wondering why, because I'm getting up in a couple of hours anyway, but I got up and I got into the shower and you could hear, when the water was going down, and you could hear, it was a different sound. Like the exiting of things that should not be on. It was the dirt and the grime and those things like that should not be there. And it was a signification that God was wanting to do something different for the services and different for the ministry. And it was an opportunity for me when I woke up this morning with the alarm clock. Normally I get up rushing because I've got to shower, I've got to shave, I've got to find an outfit, all those types of things. But last night at 3 in the morning, he said, get up and get it done now. And what that did for me was that when I woke up this morning at 9, I woke up, I could put some praise and worship music on. By the time I got to the mirror, I was already shaved, I was already ready to go. Preparation had been done ahead of time so that I did not end up in a rushed state at the time of the assignment. And so it's very, very important that we understand that obedience is key and that we need to get to a